Hi, welcome everybody. I'm Stephen Canning. I'm the CEO of Jcurve Solutions, and I want to talk to you today about our brand refresh. Pretty exciting, and I'm joined today by our Chief Marketing Officer, James Butler. So welcome, James. So James, how long have you been with Jcurve Solutions now?
Thanks, Stephen. Good to be here. So I've been with the company now for around about 6 months. I joined in March earlier this year.
Yeah, fantastic. And you've been exceptionally busy, I know that, and you've been working very hard on a brand refresh for Jcurve Solutions. So what's that all about, and what's the story behind that?
Sure. So yeah, exciting news. Like you say, today we launched a brand new Jcurve brand to the world. So it's really a fresh, modern take on our Jcurve logo and our color scheme, and we've combined that with a set of new sub-brands to really try and reflect the broad range of solutions and services that we offer to our customers across the region. The company has come a long way since it was originally founded, back in 1997. So we've really evolved as an organization, and from a marketing standpoint, we wanted to make sure that the branding reflected that. So there were kind of three key objectives behind it. Firstly, it was really about modernizing our brand, as I said, kind of bringing that into the modern digital world and really trying to make ourselves stand out. The other was really about driving consistency and cohesion between our brands. So over the course of a number of years, we've made several acquisitions along the way. And during that, there's certain obviously brands that will come on board that perhaps have a different color scheme or have a different kind of naming convention. And so what we really wanted to do through this brand refresh was, just create a much more cohesive brand story. And so, yeah, today we've launched the new brand, and hopefully you can see that reflected across our family of logos.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, thanks for that, James. Yeah, I think you're right. The company has changed significantly, hasn't it? Not just since our original inception, but certainly in the past year or two. There's been a lot of change at the organization. We've made some acquisitions, and we've brought in some new product and service lines. And I think you're right, it needed an overhaul, our brand, didn't it? So that it better reflected who we are as an organization and what we do for our customers and the promise that we make to our customers.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, this is something that I know the company was thinking about for a while, right? I know when I joined the company in March, we talked through this, and you'd already done a lot of the kind of legwork behind this, going back into the back end of last year. So this is something that the company's been thinking about for a long time from a strategic perspective. There was a lot of research that was done around, both the internal and external perspective on that. And as I say, I think the new branding that's been launched today, it's really showing that evolution as an organization. We started out doing expense management solutions, and today we're really much more than that. We're a business transformation provider. We started out in Australia, for example, and we're now right the way across the Asia Pacific region. So the new brand really kind of breathes, I guess, some new life into that, and hopefully, just kind of engages our customers.
Yeah, absolutely right. And I think that new Jcurve branding looks absolutely stunning. It's amazing. It's fresh, vibrant, modern. But we've also got some new sub-brands, haven't we? What's happening there? What's the rationale behind that?
Sure. So one of the things we wanted to do through this process was not only rebrand the overall kind of company look and feel, but as you say, to have some sub-brands there that really help us to structure and bring some level of branding to the solutions that we deliver. So as I said, we have evolved over the years, and we've done expense management solutions. We've obviously been doing enterprise resource planning for a number of years. And so what we wanted to do was actually create 4 key solution areas our solutions or our products then really sit under. So the process that we went through was, coming up with the new brands was to give a bit of an identity to each of those solution areas. And so, as you said, we've got new brands. We've got Optic, we've got Quicta, Visory, as well as Digix. So just to jump into a little bit about what each of those are. So Optic is really our business management solutions part of our business. And so really that part of the business is, it's around automating your core business processes. It's about delivering data insights and efficiencies to the business that ultimately unlock the potential. So whether it's finance to supply chain, whether it's sales and marketing, or even beyond that, really that Optic solution or set of solutions, I should say, is really about providing visibility within your business, and it's giving you that data and that knowledge to be able to advance your ambitions and your growth as a company. Then if we look at Quicta, over the last couple of years, that's actually a product that we've had for a while. It's a service management solution. Most people would probably recall this as being called Rio previously. And what we've done is we've rebranded that really in line with what the solution is delivering as a core message, right? The world we live in right now is really an on-demand world. Everybody expects things, kind of immediately. And the Quicta solution is really a great example of how businesses can do that, right? So it's a service management solution that enables those organizations to allocate resources to where they're needed most. So whether that is a plumbing organization, whether that is, a bus or a transit organization, it's really ensuring that they can deploy their personnel or interact with customers in a quick and efficient manner. As our tagline says for that part of the business, we're living in a world where timing is everything. So that's really what the Quicta brand is about. Just quickly onto the other two, we've got Visory. Visory is our growth consultancy. So that's really about partnering with customers to develop resiliency, particularly in the current environment with the pandemic. And, we don't know what things could come down the line further down the line, right? So it's about developing that resiliency and, again, achieving ambition and growth through the effective use of technology. So we've got a team of consultants that can really provide that insight and that value to organizations to take them on that journey. And then lastly, the fourth one is Digix. So this is actually our full service marketing organization. As the name would suggest, Digix, it's really focused on digital marketing. It's about opening up new markets. It's about, amplifying what organizations are doing within those markets, or even entering into new markets, right? So it's a team of marketing experts that can really bring that data, that insight, and that kind of impactful campaigns that will deliver the right messages to the right audiences at the right time, basically.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, that's a great explanation. And I can see what you've done there with the names. It all makes sense and it hangs together.
Yeah.
And something I want to pick up on there, James, because I heard you mention a couple of times ambition and advancing ambition. So this is what, a thread that ties all of this together, is it?
Yeah, absolutely. So as I mentioned earlier, there was some research that we did at the back end of last year. And through that research, talking to employees, talking to customers, the thing that kind of shone through from that research was ambition. Ambition of our internal staff in terms of their own careers and what they want to do with those careers, and obviously within the Jcurve organization. So it's really about how we can help those individuals to develop and reach those ambitions. But then likewise for our customers are highly ambitious, looking to grow across their respective markets, or even across, the APAC region. So our team is really bringing a lot of kind of, insights and support to those organizations to help take them on that journey. And, ultimately we are listed on the Australia Stock Exchange. And so of course we also have an investor community, and, any investor in any organization is of course looking for ambition in that particular organization. So it just made sense across, three kind of core stakeholders. Ambition was just the real key thing that was coming through. And so we wanted to make that a key part of our brand going forwards. And it really nicely aligns with what we've always said. We're about growth and helping organizations to succeed. So advancing ambition is the new tagline for Jcurve. And we're really happy with how that brand has turned out.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And what's the reaction been so far, both internally and with other stakeholders that you shared this with?
Primarily, it's been very positive so far, right? I mean, I think, given we do have that history and the brand has been around for a number of years, I think, coming to the table with a brand new color scheme, new logos, new kind of sub brands, of course, it's a big change, but underlying all of that, the internal team are really happy to see the changes. They've been very positive about it, and they're really excited to get out to market and start having those conversations with our customers and, expanding what we're working with our customers on. We're not just a single point product solution provider anymore. We cover so many areas and can really help organizations on that broader scale, right? We've talked to a number of people externally as well, whether that be agencies, talking to friends and family. And yeah, the overwhelming response I've had so far has been really positive, that it's hit our objectives of modernizing. And, I think it's undeniable that there's a much better cohesion and togetherness of those brands now. All of those sub-brands ultimately filter back up to the Jcurve organization.
That's right. And I think it much better reflects who we are as an organization. As we said at the start, James, we have transitioned ourselves quite significantly over the years. And now it much better reflects what we can offer to our customers, a wide range of solutions, cloud-based solutions that can help a business to transform, to become more resilient and to grow and thrive in this new on-demand world that we're living in. Yeah. And I think the introduction of the new brand and the sub-brands, makes that really clear that the various solution and service offerings that we have for the various markets that we operate in. So I think it gives a lot more clarity just about who we are as an organization and what our promise is to customers.
Absolutely. So maybe actually I could throw a question back to you, Stephen, is, the branding is obviously a part of a much larger strategy for the organization in terms of, where we want to move towards and growth and all those kind of things. So are you able to perhaps just share with our viewers a little bit about, the future of the company and where we're really looking to move to?
Yeah, absolutely, I can. So you're right, James. We're all about growth. We always have been. And that's something we've been focused on very, very much so last year and in the current financial year. So as most people know, we've been quite active making acquisitions. And those acquisitions have enabled us to bring extra products into our portfolio, such as QuickTime, and also to offer more services to existing and new customers. So, for example, Digix brings the complete package of marketing services and particularly digital marketing services into our existing customer base. Acquisitions we've made have also expanded our territories. So we recently made an acquisition in Thailand, and we are looking to broaden our range of products and services in the territories we operate in. And so we're going through a substantial growth phase at the moment, and we have been growing both organically as well. Let's remember we've recruited a significant number of people into the organization in the past quarter, as well as being very active making acquisitions. So I think it's a really exciting time for Jcurve Solutions, and it's all about growth. It's all about expanding. It's all about offering a wide range of solutions to help businesses transform, become resilient, and thrive in today's on-demand world. And I think that the work that you and your team have done, James, really does bring that fresh look and the fresh vibe, and reflects the energy that we feel internally, and excitement that we have about where we're going as an organization. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with all the work that's gone into that new branding. I hope people appreciate all the work that's gone in, and I think it looks amazing. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing what our customers and potential customers and our partners think about the new brand.
Absolutely. Would really like to hear that feedback. So really encourage anybody that's obviously watching this video, you know, give us your feedback. Let us know what you think. We'd love to hear it. And yeah, we basically, we look forward to having, you know, conversations with, well, our existing customer base, but also new prospects as well. We really look forward to having those conversations, and yeah, get in touch.
Yeah, thanks, James. Thanks for joining on this this call today for a chat. It's been very informative. I hope people have found it useful, and really looking forward to engaging with you all in the future. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.